Hi folks, I have very exciting news to share today. We're not getting 2 but 3 new Sony cameras between November and January. So it's going to be incredibly busy, and all 3 cameras are not entry-level cameras but way more serious advanced models. I will talk about all these 3 models now, but before that please take 2 seconds time to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of my upcoming rumors. Yeah, here we are to talk about not 2 but 3 new Sony Alpha cameras coming. But before that, a quick reminder that today is Amazon Prime Day deal, and below this YouTube post inside the description you will find the links to all the best Sony, Samyang and third-party deals, also including storage and bags and so forth. And if you click on those links, I will earn some small affiliate commission that will help me moving on this channel and on my website, and you will not pay any penny more. So it would mean a lot if you just check out on those links if you can find something interesting for you, and you will buy something on discount for you and I will get a small commission. So thank you for your support. But now let's move on to the main topic. The past days I talked about the 2 new Sony high-end cameras coming between November and January. One is definitely the A9 III, the other one we don't know for sure, but those are very high-end model. And now I just learned that Sony registered a 3rd new camera in China, and this camera is different from the other 2 models. What's equal is that they support 5.1 GHz Wi-Fi, so they are definitely more serious camera. But the 3rd camera has that string AP in the 2nd code, and as we learned that string AP means mid-level cameras, like for example the A7C, the A7C2, the A7 IV. Those cameras all had the same AP string in the code. So it appears that while the first 2 cameras are going to be something like the A9 III and maybe the A7S IV or a high-end camera like this, the 3rd camera is something a bit that will be placed below those 2 cameras. We don't know what it is, but the Chinese source who spotted that registration told us that this is definitely not like a broadcaster camera like a FX6 or FX9, but more it should be really an alpha camera. This is according to his reasoning by checking the numbers. I don't know how he did get to the result, but he's a reliable source. So it appears that also this camera will be an Emount alpha camera. And what could it be? Yeah, folks, I don't know as of yet. It could be, for example, a new A6000 aps-c entry-level camera, which kindly would be needed. It could be, I don't know, a new RX model. Like I told you before, maybe Sony will revive some RX model. It's still too early to say. The only thing I can say is that between November and January we will get 3 new cameras, the 2 high-end cameras and this mid-level camera. I think the first camera to be announced will be the A9 III, and we know from my sources that there is definitely going to be a major Sony announcement around November the 8th, maybe one day before, one day later, I don't know, but that's the time frame. And at this point, knowing there are 3 cameras coming from Sony, there must be a camera announcement coming on that day, if you then want to announce other 2 cameras along the road, probably in January and maybe even in February, I don't know. So fingers crossed that we'll get the A9 III on November the 8th, then the 2nd high-end camera maybe in January, and also the mid-level camera maybe in January too. Another interesting tidbit is that those 3 codes registered back in June with DJ that contained the DJ string actually are the 3 new Sony microphones. So those were not cameras, but they are microphones. So in future, when we will see a DJ string inside a new registration, we will notice it's a new Sony microphone. I think soon I can give you some more 100% reliable info about what's coming around November 8th. I think there's definitely something exciting, and as soon as I have the final proof from my trusted source, I will post it. I hopefully also will get some first A9 III specs and pricing info. And as you know, the A9 III will be definitely a new kind of camera. That means like with a lot of new tech inside, including a new stacked sensor. It will be the world's fastest camera, fastest autofocus, fastest frame rate and so forth. So we are going to have a very exciting time. I keep my fingers crossed that the second high-end camera camera is the A7S IV because we really would need it. I also think we are getting a major A1 firmware update, probably even in November. So we only have great news coming, and yeah, I'm excited. So again, stay tuned, subscribe, because I promise, probably there will be no day without rumor from now on. So folks, that's it for today. See you soon.